What's going on, guys? Old Pop Pop, old man, Watachi. I've been sick. We had our granddaughter over I think it was, we kept her on Saturday night and then took her home on Sunday. That was it. And she wasn't feeling good while she was here. And after we took her home and Monday rolled around, Pop Pop, old man, wasn't feeling good. But it was I always get a head cold, folks. For some reason, since about 2018, I got pneumonia real bad. And I mean, I was bedridden for a couple of weeks. And it was right at Christmas time. And my daughter even came into town for like 6 days during that time. And I couldn't, I'd seen her probably 30 minutes the whole time she was in town because I was so sick I couldn't even hardly walk from the bed to the bathroom. That's how sick I was. But that was back in 2018. Most of the time I get sick anymore, it's just a head cold. It'll plug up my head, my nostrils, my ears, be sneezing a lot, my nose running and stuff. But because I already have lung problems, I always worry about it getting down into my lungs. And since I started walking with Jesus, it hadn't happened. Not even during COVID. That's a fact. Both my wife and my daughter we were all living here in this house, and this was back when the government was saying you had to have 14 days off if you was diagnosed with COVID. Both my wife and my daughter had it at the same time. They had the same days off, and I was living right here with them. I didn't get none of it. I was the one helping them, cleaning up after them, and I didn't get none of it. But everybody wants to claim I'm giving medical misinformation or something. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just telling you what Jesus does for me. Uh, a lot of you guys don't understand something, man. I came out at least 15 years ago telling you guys that they were going to use your language, your own language, the English language, the American language. They were going to use it against you. Now, at the time when I first came out, this was back when I started researching laws, how laws are written, and how they change definitions to the words that they write in laws. And you got to have the definitions and everything to actually understand the law. I found that I started researching laws and found out about legalese. Once I found out what they were doing with legalese, then as I started thinking back over words that we used to use. Gay when my mom and dad were kids, or even in their 20s, 30s. Gay meant happy. Everybody was gay. It was a gay. It meant they were just happy. Everything was good, no problems, laughing, maybe having fun. That was gay. When I was a child, it became gay was homosexual. Period. I guess that was our generation that did that. Uh, Folks, they have changed so many definitions of so many words anymore. You can sit here and run your mouth thinking you're speaking correct English, and you are aggravating people. You're not calling them by their right pronouns or something. Come on, pronouns, folks. You don't call people by pronouns. You call a group of people by pronouns. Let's see. I got notes here. But all of our generations, even since I'm a baby boomer, folks. I'm a baby boomer. And our generation changed definitions to words. The Gen X, I think, was after that. They changed definitions to words. All the other generations after that have now, you're not even allowed to say certain words. Now, this took a lot of brainwashing to get people to fight to have your First Amendment rights taken from you. It took a lot of brainwashing kids and children. But they did it. Government changes definitions across the board. It doesn't matter. I mean across the board. And you look up any law, don't let them just give you what the law states. You got to ask them for the whole thing, the code book and everything for every law, because they change definitions and everything in it. They'll use a word you think dog means a dog. And in these laws, they'll change the word dog to meaning bat. And if you don't have what they have broken this and laid out in this legalese, if you don't understand their definitions, you cannot understand the law that they are trying to force on you. That's why they do it the way they do it. Ignorance of the law is no excuse for you, even though they wrote the laws, so there is no way you could understand them. But for them, they can lie, they can cheat, steal. They've got qualified immunity and all that to cover them. You lie to a cop, it's a felony. Or you lie to the government, it's a felony. The government lies to you, they call it politics. And you guys all fall for it. No doubt. They call an AR-15. They're still calling an AR-15 an assault rifle. A .22 bullet being an assault rifle. That's because you people believe what they tell you about an AR-15. An AR-15, yeah, that's right. An M16, even being fully automatic, has the same bullet, a 5.56, same bullet. You can run them in an AR-15. That is true. But an M16 heck can go full on, fully automatic, pull the trigger one time, and it don't stop firing until there's no more bullets left to fire. You can call that an assault weapon, for sure. A machine gun, even. But if you're really going to assault a bunch of people, you aren't going to use a .22 caliber bullet to do it. If you're planning on taking out a bunch of you're planning on stopping a bunch of people coming at you, by the time you get through firing that 30 rounds that you have in the magazine, probably, maybe, if you're lucky, 5 of them hit somebody. 15, 25 didn't hit nobody. And you probably didn't even kill anybody. Unless you got some kind of organ shot. People, AR platform is nothing more than armor light rifle. That's what the AR stands for. That's who built and designed the AR-15. It's not assault rifle. I get so sick and tired of you guys saying a 22 caliber bullet gun is an assault rifle. You could do more damage with a black powder and ball, cap and ball gun, 6-shooter. That's a 45 caliber or something. Than what you're going to do. And that's a rifle. You can use a rifle on that. 45. Do more damage than with an AR-15 22 caliber bullet. You can be shot with that bullet and not even know you was hit. Not even know it. It's going so fast it ripped right through you and you didn't even know it. And you're not feeling no pain, nothing. That's a fact. An animal, you could shoot an animal with it, and sometimes they just keep running. They didn't even know they were shot. Guys, this election you got coming up, you got these clowns lying to you. They're all liars. All of them. Both sides. They've been liars for a long time. This country is in the shape it's in because of both sides. And it's also in the shape it's in because both takers never kept their oaths. That's a fact. None of us. God loves you. I love you. Till the next time, guys. I know it's been a little while, but I was sick. So here you go. Seek Jesus. Or don't.